now I'm going to do the gas part of the setup. So I get to utilities, and I need to do a sampling line calibration. You do sampling line calibration to balance between your auto calibration circuit and your regular testing circuit. I click here. It says disconnect sampling line from mixing chamber while keeping the analyzer end connected and start sampling room air. So on the back side, I have the Perma-Pure drying line disconnected from the mixing chamber, and I let it hang there. And I will start the sampling line cal. Also, if button has a focus with darker shades, you can space bar. So we are doing the sampling line calibration. A first sample from the tip of the Perma-Pure line, then a sample from the room air port, which is part of the gas cal circuit. And we use the O2 as an indicator for resistance difference. And we record the value in 8D units. So finally, it's a 0.5 8D units. That's perfect. Usually, we want it to be within plus minus 2 8D units. So it will sample 3 times the difference between the regular testing circuit and the AutoCal circuit. And then you will use the medium value, but right now look, medium is 0.5. So new difference. So click OK. Now you can save it, but then you have to go to gas leakage test, or you can jump save and leakage test. So jump into gas leakage test. And gas leakage test has 3 parts. Gas leakage test can be started from the end of the sampling line calibration, or it can be started separately. So now we start separately. You say disconnect sampling line from the mixing chamber. Let it drop. Then we click OK. Now, we can do this whole thing American way. Jump into step 2 and step 3. If they don't work, we're coming back to step 1. So we're going to do this. Jump into step 2 by blocking this sampling line and look at the front side. So block, drop down to 0, block in, drop down to 0. So finish step 2. And then we click sample from room air port. Start to do step 3. And put a finger in here, room air port, and block it. Drop down to 0, block it again. Drop down to 0.
Show us again.
Drop down.
Okay, block.
Block, drop down. Because the air should be pulled in from the room air port at this time. And when you block it, it should not have any air. If it doesn't drop down to 0, it has other source of the incoming air. So then you say exit, and ask you to connect the sampling line back to the mixing chamber. But instead of just connected this way, you pre-turn half a turn the other way, and connect it.
Hey, what about step 1 of the leakage test?
Huh?
What about step 1? Turn off the heater. pump.
Well, if step 2 works, then step 1 must work.
Okay then.
I call this American way.